Holy shit.
Stephen? Look into your future, Stephen. This is where it all starts to come apart for you.
This video lesson, I'm going to give you a couple of quick tips to help improve your presentation. The first tip is if you find yourself saying ums or ahs, just close your mouth, period. Just close it, take a breath, and think what you need to say next.
On murders, which you say is on murders, which you say is the easiest one, but the what other reforms around the country? What is your answer? And I'm sure you have one. We all know that this guy Chesa Boudin, right, in Chesa Boudin in San Francisco. And you're going to ignore the meta-analysis about from Police Journal about this relationship between.
Well, you said it was a systemic review, and I'm not ignoring it.
The state's rate of 155 people in prison per 100 residents is now the 9th lowest in the country.
Just close your mouth, period. Just close it.
Okay, and so if you live in a society where like everybody lives in around you lives in extreme poverty, do you think that I mean, in other words, like, so what would you do if I put you in charge of social policy and you could be king for a day, or a couple of weeks or whatever it is? What would you do? What would you do to what do you think the most effective thing we could do to fight? Like you say, there's always going to be some folks who, I don't know, like living on the edge and committing crimes. But broadly speaking, what would you do?
How do you mean?
If you find yourself saying ums or ahs, just close your mouth.
Well, yeah, wage theft is an issue.
I never said it wasn't.
We've also brought up, that corporations lie about how much they're getting, how much they're suffering from petty theft.
Within
I have an
groups in the same
analogy for
status.
you. When you build in a house and you have different foundations and you pull one out.
I thank you for your time. You've been quite gracious during the course of this conversation, even if there were parts where I felt like you were trying to get me on a gotcha. But thank you for your time.
Well, I mean, I was just exploring. I don't know what you mean by a gotcha. I've never seen any of the other stuff you've done, but
okay,
I appreciate that.
What are we, August 2023 right now? Like, it's possible they could be.
If Crowder had just sat there, and if any of these guys had just sat down with you, their sycophants would still be like, "Oh yeah, totally own Sam Seder," right? Like,
absolutely.
I mean,
of course, and I would imagine part of it would have been right.